There we go, that was some grey lag geese there. We're in East Park, which is a lovely old Victorian park. It has a small zoo with a selection of animals, emus, kangaroos, wallabies, and some deer, and all the wildlife, the grey lag geese. And when the season's right, we get the Canada geese, but they've turned into barnacles at the moment, so they're not here. The lovely colours of the leaves as they're beginning to turn golden after that glorious summer that we had. There's the dog. We've got the dog out for his walk. You might notice a boot on one of his foot. That's because I was a bit careless with the clippers this morning with his toenails. Had some very long toenails.
Hello. Are you friendly? Say no.
Nice.
There you are. There you go. Hello.
Good nice. Come on,
Your tail's wagging.
Yeah, tail's wagging. At least he's got a tail. Right. Well, there you go. Look at all the different colour. Oh, squirrel. A lovely avenue of trees with their golden leaves. I think this was, when I first came down here, there was lots and lots of these red trees with their red leaves. They must be further down the bottom, so I seem to remember them all being along here. But maybe a few got knocked down with the strong winds that we've had last year. I do like this time of year. Oh, there's one of those big red trees. The leaves are changing to a deep brown now. What's that? Is that not a maple tree, that one, is it? I don't know what it is.
I don't know what that one is.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure someone will tell us. Hmm? Don't we hold his lead? One of the things about East Park is that the less abled are able to hire bikes with their carers, and their carers do all the pedalling and they just sit there as they get chauffeur cycled around the park.
This way. This way. Come on. This way. Good boy.
There he is. There's the dog. What do you think these trees are here then?
Boston.
This way. Ozzy. That's got to be an oak tree, hasn't it? That one there.
Which one?
This one right in front of us. Well, in front of me anyway.
No, it's not an oak tree.
Yeah? What is it then?
It's a cedar tree. I don't
Could
know.
it? Oh,
No
I don't know
acorns
what
on
trees.
it. No. Conkers on it, is it? No
No.
acorns on it.
No acorns. But do you get male and female oak trees? I don't know what these trees are here with the golden leaves on.
Cedar tree out there.
Yeah, they might be cedar tree. Yeah, I don't know. There's one of the trees with the red leaves, but they've turned a bit green now and starting to change colour. It's all very impressive. There we go, an old oak tree by the looks of it. Goes all the way up there. Impressive trees, really. Anyway, let's bring it back down to earth. There we go. Yes, so apart from the other cycles, you're perfectly allowed to cycle around here as long as you stick to the roadway here. No cars come down here, and since COVID they've blocked off what was the main car park, and there was a subsidiary car park on the side which we've parked in now. Up here is one of the largest boating lakes in the area, probably the only boating lake in this area, where the avid model makers come and bring their little boats and take them for a sail around the lake. And it's always filled with blue dye. Try and keep the algae down, I suppose. There's nothing worse than getting your little boat propeller stuck with all that weed. There we go. You can fully see it. More of these geese. Let's go. Oh, that's all scum up that end. They could do with a clean out, really. Yes, the water's blue, dyed blue. But it's clear, see to the bottom, and it's not that deep, so if you do lose your boat, go for a wander. But I wouldn't go in there without shoes on because of all the broken bottles and glass and stuff. But yes, that's the boating lake at East Park. Some weekends the people come out with their boats, and they do have a thing on once a year.
I've got a picture of Grandad. Dad's dad used to come and belong the boating club.
Oh yes.
He's got a picture of him.
Yeah.
He's brought on the river, on the...
Have you showed me that picture of your dad's dad?
I don't know. Can't remember if I have. I'll have to ask him to get it out.
Mm. Right.
He used to build boats and sail them on here.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'd like to have a little boat. Maybe when I retire, give me something else to look at. There we go, an old oak tree by the looks of it. Goes all the way up there. Impressive trees, really. Anyway, let's bring it back down to earth. There we go. Yes, so apart from the other cycles, you're perfectly allowed to cycle around here as long as you stick to the roadway here. No cars come down here, and since COVID they've blocked off what was the main car park, and there was a subsidiary car park on the side which we've parked in now. Up here is one of the largest boating lakes in the area, probably the only boating lake in this area, where the avid model makers come and bring their little boats and take them for a sail around the lake. And it's always filled with blue dye. Try and keep the algae down, I suppose. There's nothing worse than getting your little boat propeller stuck with all that weed. There we go. You can fully see it. More of these geese. Let's go. Oh, that's all scum up that end. It could do with a clean out, really. Yes, the water's blue, dyed blue. But it's clear, see to the bottom, and it's not that deep, so if you do lose your boat, go for a wander. But I wouldn't go in there without shoes on because of all the broken bottles and glass and stuff. But yes, that's the boating lake at East Park. Some weekends the people come out with their boats, and they do have a thing on once a year.
I've got a picture of Grandad. My dad's dad used to come and belong the boating club.
Oh yes.
He's got a picture of him.
Yeah.
He's brought on the river, on the...
Have you showed me that picture of your dad's dad?
I don't know. Can't remember if I have. I'll have to ask him to get it out.
Mm. Right.
He used to build boats and sail them on here.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'd like to have a little boat. Maybe when I retire, give me something else to look at. Here we go. This is the Canada geese. They've stopped being barnacles. Or is that barnacle geese that are barnacles? I guess it would be the barnacle geese. Duh. Anyway, these seem a bit more alert than the grey lag. But then these are migratory birds. They go all over the place. Not sure about the grey lags, what they do, whether they migrate or not. Look at these nice red berries up there. Lovely grey berries, red berries. There you go, some ducks come to see us. Hello ducks. And there's Boston. Are these coots, aren't they? Because their top of the head is bald, so are they coots, do you think?
I think the moorings have got red on them, haven't they?
Are they? Yeah, so these are probably coots here then,
Coots
with a few ducks.
Coots with a white head, moorings with a red head,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, so bald as a coot then.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. So there's the dog. See if Boston will come to me. Boston, Boston, what's this? Boston, Boston, come here. Come here, come on. I think his attention's drawn to other things.
Fish under that.
Is it? What a big one?
I think it came here and I went across.
All right. We're keeping out the way of the herons. Nice and bright, that sun, and it's warm. I come out with a jacket on, it's too hot. Just too hot. Comes a duck under full steam, thinking we've got some food for it, but we didn't bring anything. Typical mallard. Here comes another goose. Is his goose cooked? Oh, that sun's too bright. Because being September, October, the sun's really low. Surprising how many people are out, really, considering it's only Tuesday lunchtime. What's the time, Sarah? Because I don't know.
Oh dear.
No idea. Probably the best way to be, really.
£1.
Is it really that late already? Come on. What's that building over there? It's got a copper dome to it that's gone green. Is it? Is this over there? This some kind of school? You said.
Hang on. Yeah, that one.
Uh huh.
It's Lambert School.
Mhm.
Hello.
Is that a basset hound or something? It's a bit low, isn't it? Sounds a bit low. Must be on its way to Humberside Airport. Yeah. Some swans. We'll go and get some pictures of some swans. All these trees, look at. I do like autumn with the different colours. It really is amazing. It's something you don't see at sea. It's nice to build memories, isn't it? I think when I get older I'll be able to look back on these and remember. You shaking it off?
No, I thought
Oh. But yeah, there's lots of these coots around, isn't there? Have we seen more hens here?
Yeah.
We have. I wish some of these dog owners would pick up after themselves. There's plenty of bins here, so you don't have to carry your dog's waste very far. And the dog's just found one. A bag of dog poo that somebody couldn't be bothered to walk a few hundred yards to put it in the bin. I find that completely frustrating. Yeah, Sarah, come. We'll stop it here and I'll take a picture. There we go, we're going over the bridge here. Look down at all the geese. Quite a lot of geese. Lots of seagulls over there. Not quite sure what type of gulls they are. Oh, they've built a bit more. In the far distance is the little tiny zoo, and it looks like they've got a putting green or something They put up in front of it. Must have been quite popular when they had a bit of a fair on. So they made it a permanent feature.
This one was there.
Yeah, there's this one.
Must be the other one.
Should we go and say hello to the swan? Hello, swan. You're a big bird, aren't you? Big meaty bird. Should we come around this side? Say hello. Hello. Yep, I know. Not coming any closer. Well, that was a swan. Oh, he's got lost. Poor little grey goose on his own.
Do you want to go round the animal bit, or what do you want to do?
I'll go get something to eat. I'm hungry.
No, you don't want me to push you off.
Should we go over to the cafe and get some cup of tea and a sandwich or something? Yes, up here is the zoo. It's got a picture of a dinosaur on it. I can hear jazz music. Why can I hear jazz music, Sarah?
There's just much to do with that old man in the wheelchair.
I think so. He's a mobility chopper. Oh, it says there, keep your dog on the lead while in this area. Does that mean you can let them off the lead now?
Yeah. Even in the other areas you can.
Yeah.
People do.
Uh-huh. I just want to sing the song from the Jungle Book when I hear that type of music. The bare necessities of life. Let's turn the camera down and see the ducks.
There's a cygnet over there. Look.
Oh yes, there's a baby swan. A cygnet to you and I. Well, the water's a bit scummy, which means it's some kind of protein in the water, I would say.
I did that.
Hey? So
I
what?
did seagull.
Could well be. It could well be. That might be the cause of the protein in the water. Dead seagull.
Well, it's not moving, is it?
Yeah, look. We've got a white duck. Don't often see those. Lots of mallards. And a cygnet. A few coots and a white duck. There we go. Now, let's bring the camera back up, right? This is Hull's splash boat, which is, I think it goes back a long time. And some years they can't use it because birds nest on the railway as it slides down. Yeah, never been on it. Don't really want to go on it. Right. Here we go. Back towards the coffee shop.
I thought there might be a plaque on it saying
Yeah.
it's from the 1800s, I think.
Yeah, well, Sarah just said it's from the 1800s, that splash boat. So, yeah, probably from the Victorian era. Was there enclosures with wild animals here? I think I've seen a poster with something like that.
There used to be the wallabies and the llamas and
Do you think they're the descendants from the Victorian era?
there used to be across where they can't really see it from here. It's at the side.
Yeah.
Where the water park is. Used to be in there. Used to be the animal enclosure.
Yep.
And when we cross over this little bridge, to the right of it used to be the bird enclosure.
So
Used to
wild
be-
bears,
Yeah, birds.
birds. Oh, wild
Not
birds.
birds.
Wild birds. Okay.
Yeah. Where, see where the soldiers are?
Oh yeah.
Where the wild bird nest, bird cages used to be there.
All right. Yeah.
There was kookaburras and
Oh.
guinea fowl and all sorts. Used to be little areas really around the park, spotted with animals and birds.
Like, to be fair, I
It used
thought
to
as
be
well,
on
I bet
here.
it annoyed it.
All right. That sun is low, isn't it? Yep. So there we go. Back to the coffee shop.
Where the blue bit is there, where the blue slide is, That used to be the animal enclosure right round.
Oh, yeah, I thought that's where the animal enclosure was.
Used to be wallabies, like I say, wallabies, llamas, or alpacas. A lot of the birds. I think what else there was. A long time ago, that.
Okay, let's go this way. Squirrel. They still have weddings in these little gardens. Wedding photographs. Well, look, is that a monkey puzzle tree?
Yeah. There's one there as well.
Is there?
It's called grandma.
Oh, very small, isn't it?
Rare sight.
What's that?
New wildlife.
Oh, cat. And a squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, squirrel. No, you can't have the squirrel. Come on. Where's that helicopter going? That sun's bright here. Can't get over that. Now which way do we go? Lost in the wilderness. Through there. What are these called? Apart from dancing ladies.
The fuchsia.
Futures.
Fuchsia.
Yeah, I know. Oh look.
Brambles.
Brambles. Well, they're a bit late in the season, aren't they? See those out? What are these berries, you think, here then? What do you think these little berries are here? Oh, never seen so many berries.
Where?
Where are they? There we go. What are these? The leaves are quite prickly. There's more there, look. Look at what they are. How strange. Same colour as a sloe, well, it looks sloe berry. Probably can't make gin out of them. Some more, there's a nice red berry there. Oh, I'll touch that, that looks horrid. It looks kind of, they are slightly redder when they're not so old. Yeah, it's a bit dark around this section, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit very dark.
Come on.
So ends our walk. How far do you think we walked today then? Mile and a half?
Maybe a mile and a half, because from the gate, main gate, round the road and back again is exactly a mile.
Yeah, so we've done that almost, haven't we?
Yeah.
We walked from here to the main gate. Right, let's turn the camera off and get ready to get back in our car.